Trevor Prangley, the native of South Africa, 31 years old, just a year older than Curtis Stout. Everything else is pretty much a wash. Our tale of the tape brought to you by 42 Below Vodka from New Zealand. Curtis Stout, his second time in the UFC.
You ready to fight?
Trevor Prangley set to make his UFC debut. Middleweight fight, and here we go.
An interesting point you brought up, Mike, is that Curtis was training for a striker. You know, and there's a very different fight. Training for a striker and training for a wrestler.
Goes for the takedown and gets it early.
Trevor gets a guard. Gets stuck in guard, rather.
Curtis
Stout looks like he's going for an arm. He's moving his hips around.
Be interesting to see how much Trevor Prangley is well versed in ground and pound. He's got Stout kind of up against that fence, which is a great position of control.
He's throwing some good body shots in there. Ooh, good hammer fist, too.
Prangley's a big man with a large frame. Fought most of his fights, actually, Joe, at 205. His only loss in mixed martial arts was to Babalu. There's no shame in that.
Yeah, Renato Babalu is a very big man. Renato Babalu used to fight at heavyweight, dropped down to 205, so he's a big 205-pounder.
So Prangley could very well be overpowering in this dominant position, even though he's in the closed guard of Curtis Stout. Those are some solid body blows landing.
Yeah, nasty body punches in there. You know, a lot of times when you see guys coming from a wrestling background, they don't have that snap in their punches, but Prangley's just digging into Curtis Stout's body.
And he keeps working the exact side. Right there. The left solar plex of Curtis Stout. If nothing else, it softens up your opponent, doesn't it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, Prangley's showing some really good ground and pound here.
Prangley in control, couple minutes into round one. Middleweight matchup set for 3 5-minute rounds. Trevor Prangley in the dominant position in the red shorts.
Curtis Stout's moving his hips up, but he's trying to secure a submission. He's got to keep Trevor Prangley from raising his body up. Either he can hold his head down or somehow hold his upper body down. But if he lets Trevor Prangley raise up and then pound down on him, he's going to be in trouble. He's got to pull down on his head. He's got to figure out. And Trevor Prangley really wants to get into a better position. Right? He's doing it. He's passing his guard. He's passing Curtis Stout's guard. If he gets past the guard, he's passed. He's in side control now. This is bad for Curtis Stout.
Side control and still has the fence to use as some leverage.
Well, actually, I was just about to say that. The fence is actually better for Curtis because he can push off of it.
There he did, and he got himself back into the closed guard position.
If Prangley had him in side control in the middle of the octagon, it'd be much worse for Curtis.
So Curtis, a wise move there.
He's going for it. Oh, he almost had it there. Curtis looks like he's got some submissions off his back. Just got to be careful of that ground and pound. Body punches.
Body punches and body punches. Dominant here in the first round for Trevor Prangley.
All right, referee Herb Dean is going to stand him up. Herb Dean, an accomplished mixed martial artist in his own right.
You ready?
So here we go, up to the feet for inactivity.
This is Curtis Stout's home. This is where he wants to be.
And I wonder if Trevor Prangley's gassed a little bit.
Nice leg kick by Curtis.
Going for the shoot again.
Oh,
and a good
get up,
get
out of there. Stout. Nice knee. Oh, but he's on his back.
That was a good knee, though, after the sprawl by Curtis Stout.
Curtis should try to get out of here right now. He should try to figure out a way to stand up, push him off, push Trevor Prangley off, and get back to his feet. That's where he's dominant.
You could tell in that exchange that Trevor Prangley wants nothing to do with a battle on his feet against Curtis Stout.
Yeah, Curtis looks like he's got some good strikes.
He ate a knee on the way down, but he's regathered himself. 1 minute, 15 seconds remains in round number one. The South African Trevor Prangley, who came to the United States to wrestle in college. 22 years of wrestling experience, 7 years of fight training. He's 31 years old. He's 1 year older than Curtis Stout.
52 seconds.
52 seconds, Fred. Keep posturing. Keep those hands off the mat.
Prangley trying to keep it busy enough so that the referee, Herb Dean, will not stand them up again.
Curtis is still basically being defensive. With Prangley's arms, both his arms being, you can lock him up right here. Both his arms he puts down at his sides, at Curtis's side. Putting his arms down on the mat like that is very dangerous for a really good jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh, there's a good forearm. Well, certainly octagon control on the judges' scorecard will go to Trevor Prangley here in round 1.
Look at this. Shades of Eddie Bravo, the rubber guard. He's doing a little wrong, though.
You know, it's Stout against a very tough wrestler doing a pretty good job. He took the body shots, but he protected the upper part of himself.
He's defending himself on the bottom, but he's not doing anything offensively, and that's allowing Trevor Prangley to steal that round.
Trevor Prangley utilized a lot of energy there in the first round, plus the excitement of a UFC debut. See how the cardio is.
All right, Curtis got to take advantage of this right now. This is his world.
No
Standing
question.
up on his feet. Nice leg kick. Yeah, that's it, right there.
Got him right inside of the left knee. Trying to set up another shoot, single leg.
He's got to get out of there.
Ooh, good takedown by Trevor Prangley.
Yeah, as soon as Trevor gets a hold of him, the fight goes to the ground.
Back to work.
Half guard now.
Trevor looks very strong, very physically strong guy. And again, you alluded to the fact that he fought a lot of his fights at 205, and he's coming down to 185. He looks like the bigger man in there.
There's no question.
Curtis Stout getting to his feet. Oh, side control, that's bad.
Side control and not as close to the
It looks like
fence
he's
as
got a
you
head
taught me in
crank.
the first
Looks
round.
like he's got a neck crank here. It's tough to see from this angle. They got their backs to us, but it looks like Trevor Prangley, there you go. Yes, he does. He's got a neck crank. He might smother Curtis down here. This is all muscle and strength, but it might work.
There
It's
it is.
working.
It's all over. It's all over. The neck crank submission win for Trevor Prangley.
Trevor Prangley taking a page out of Mark Coleman, Dan Severn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner at 1 minute 9 seconds of the second round. For the winner by neck crank, which caused a tap out, Trevor